I'm glad you're here. I was just about to read a story that Jesus once told. Would you like to hear it? It's called The Parable of the Two Sons.
Doo-doo-doo.
Are you sitting comfortably? Okay, let's begin. Once there was a father with two sons. The younger son came to his father and said,
Hey, Dad, I don't want to wait for ages, so could I maybe get my inheritance now?
So the father went ahead and gave the two sons their inheritance early. Shortly afterward, the younger son packed up all his belongings and he travelled off to see the world. He journeyed to a far-off land where he soon wasted all he was given in a binge of extravagant and wild living. And I don't mean just adding a bit more juice to the squash kind of wild. No, he was off the rails. Partying like no tomorrow, splashing the cash, buying whatever he wanted. But when everything was spent and nothing left, he grew hungry. Ooh. For there was a severe famine in the land. So he begged a farmer in that country to hire him. The farmer hired him and sent him out to feed the pigs. The son was so famished, he was willing to even eat the slop given to the pigs. Oh, like this. Oh. And that was because no one was able to feed him anything. Humiliated, the son finally realized what he was doing, and he thought,
Whoa, what am I doing here? Eating slop, feeding pigs? My dad's house is full of servants and they have food to spare. I know, that's it. I'll go back. I'll explain things. I'll say, Dad, I'm sorry. I've done wrong. I know I can never be your son again, but could you at least treat me like one of your servants?
So the young son set off for home. From a long distance away, his father saw him coming, and great compassion swelled up in his heart for his son who was returning home.
My boy!
So the father raced out to meet him. He swept him up in his arms, hugged him dearly, and kissed him over and over with tender love. Then the son said,
Dad, I'm sorry. I was wrong and I messed up. I sinned against you, and I know that you can never call me a son again, but could you at least call me a servant? My son, you're home now.
Turning to his servants, the father said,
Quick, bring me the best robe. In fact, bring my own robe, and I will put it on his shoulders. And bring me the ring, the seal of sonship, and I will put it on his finger. And bring me shoes, because there is going to be so much dancing, because we are about to have a party. Come on, let's celebrate, because this son of mine, he was dead, but now he is alive again. He was lost, but now he is found.
And everyone celebrated with overflowing joy. Well, almost everyone. Now, the older son was out working in the field when his brother returned. And as he approached the house, he heard the music of celebration and dancing. So he called one of his servants over and asked,
"What's going on over there?"
The servant replied, "It's your younger brother. He's returned home, and your father is throwing a party to celebrate his homecoming." The older son became angry and refused to go in and celebrate. So his father came out and pleaded with him.
"My son, why don't you come inside and enjoy the party with us? Listen, you. How many years have I been working for you like a slave, performing every duty that you could have asked of a faithful son, never once disobeying you? And have you ever thrown me a party because of my faithfulness? Never once have you even given me a goat that I could feast on with my friends, like the one he's eating right now. But oh no, when this son of yours, when he comes back after wasting your wealth on wild living, what do? You throw him a big party to celebrate him? My son, you are always by my side, and everything I have is yours. But we had to celebrate because this brother of yours was dead, but now he is alive again. He was lost, but now he is found." Dun dun dun.
The end? That's a funny place to end a story. Do you know, we never found out if the older brother joined in the party or not. I wonder if he did. You know, even though this story that Jesus told was only a story and it didn't actually happen, Jesus hid some really important messages in there for us all to reflect on. In what ways did it speak to you? You know, the older son, he was a good guy. He obeyed all the rules, but he didn't understand the father's love. His father didn't love him anymore just because he did the right things, just like the father didn't love the younger son any less just because he did the wrong things. You know, sometimes we can be like the older brother. We can think we're okay because we read our Bibles, we're part of a church, we're kind to others. But that whole time we can totally miss out on what God really wants. And that's a real living relationship with us, with Him. So sometimes we can also be like the younger brother. We can turn away from God and go our own way in life. But God is ready and waiting for us to turn back to Him. And when we do turn back to Him and we say, "I'm sorry," then He runs towards us with open arms of love and forgiveness. Well, believe it or not, there's actually a whole lot more in that story than what we've touched on today. So why not read it in your own Bible? You can find it in Luke chapter 15, verses 11 to 32. Okay, until next time, see you later.